Hey everybody, my name is Jen and this is Jen Geigley Knits. Welcome and I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for watching all of my Rhinebeck recap videos over the past few weeks. Erica and I love going on those trips and we love sharing it with you, so thank you for checking them out. Thanks for all your comments. They do take a lot of work to put together, but they're so much fun. The travel videos are like my favorite thing to share, so I really appreciate you guys liking them and watching them and all that stuff. So thanks for checking those out. It was a great time and we're already looking forward to next year. So, and if we saw you there, hi, it was great seeing you. But yeah, I feel like I haven't sat down to do this in a while since before we left. So I have a lot to share, so I'm just gonna jump in. I got a lot of things in the mail recently and Knitalongs. I'm like in at least 2 Knitalongs right now. There might be more. I'll sort it out as I go. But the big first Knitalong that starts today is my Knitalong with Madelinetosh, and we are knitting my Cowl-Danna pattern. This is an older pattern I did a while back, but they have this new biggie yarn and we wanted to kind of promote it in a fun way. So if you'd like to jump in, this is a really quick and easy one skein project. And I'm gonna wind this up and start today right along with you. And you can still jump in if you wanna go buy a skein of biggie in your favorite color. You can go check this out. I've got the link below and you can knit along with us. This color I picked is called Toner Cartridge. So it's like printer toner. And I just, I have a lot of chartreuse already because I was going to pick like their greenish yellow, but I thought I would do kind of a darker neutral just to be different this one time. And here's some sample photos of the project we're knitting. And I have a fun giveaway in the sample color shown. So go find my Instagram post that has me holding a skein of this and you can enter to win this skein so you can knit along with us and I will mail it to you, maybe with a couple other goodies inside. We will see. So go check that out if you want to win this. It's on my Instagram. I will link that as well. But yeah, this is the Cowl-Danna knit along with Madelinetosh that starts today. There's no real end date, but this is pretty much like a 1 or 2 day project. It's one skein. There's no hurry though, so it's very informal. There's no sign up. We're just knitting this together. You can share the hashtag Cowl-Danna on Instagram if you want, or you can tag Madelinetosh and me. That would be great because we would love to see. You just need one skein and it's super easy and super fun. And this yarn is super soft and squishy, as you can see. It is delightful. And if you have followed me for a while, you know that my origins in knitting was kind of like with chunky knits. And so this is kind of like one of my favorite things to make and design and knit. And so that is the knit along that starts today. Cowl-Danna, Madelinetosh, super fun. Jump in, go grab a skein, come back, knit with me and share your projects online. Another fun thing that I shared online recently is that it is the Gaptastic Cowl's 15th anniversary or birthday or whatever you want to call it. This is my pattern in case you didn't know. Some people are still finding out that like you might have come across this on Ravelry. You'll see like a picture of my hair, like not really my face, but like this with a cowl in gray. And I wrote that pattern in 2010. And so it's the 15th anniversary of this pattern. And when that happened, I just shared it. I didn't think anyone would ever see it, but it was my accidental start into knitwear design because it took off without me even knowing. My local yarn shop noticed it first because I wasn't back then always on Ravelry like as much as I am now. And I hadn't noticed that it had kind of gone viral and that a lot of people were knitting it. And to this day, it's been downloaded, I think, 500,000 times. There's like 20,000 projects on Ravelry. It's just, if you type in cowl, it will usually pop up. But it's just a popular one because it's very simple, very beginner friendly. It is timeless. It is classic. I will put it on so you can see. It's super long and super easy, but look how beautiful. It's just that seed stitch that I love so much. It's just an easy project for anyone to make. It's very like if you need to get your knitting mojo back, this is like what you can cast on and just kind of get back into your knitting. And they make a great gift. I've made a lot of these for my kids' teachers in the past. especially for recess duty, because it's very functional and very cozy and warm. But yeah, it's its birthday. And so I just wanted to talk about it, and I posted about it on Instagram, and it got a really great response. And like all these famous knitters that I know and like my knitting friends, they were all talking about their first Gaptastics, or how they still use theirs from years ago, or their kids still use them, or they've made like 15 and given them as gifts. So if you have a Gaptastic story, please share it in the comments, because a lot of people had really fun memories. Or like one lady said she was making hers when she was having her baby, like just the memories that go along with it. And I had those memories too, because I remember when I took the pictures for this, I think I was standing, then at the time it was like Lotus's little room, but I hadn't had Bowie yet. And I just remember, I don't know, that time of like new motherhood, and I was knitting and whatever. But yeah, this takes 2 skeins of Lion Brand Hue and Me, which is by my friend Alexi from Two of Wands. This is like her yarn line and her beautiful colors. This is the original Gaptastic yarn. Back then it had a different name, but it was the Lion Brand Chunky, and now it is Hue and Me, and it comes in a billion more beautiful colors, beautiful pinks and like different tones that are very modern and wearable, like beautiful mauvey purples. This chartreuse, this is one of them. I think it's called Dirty Chartreuse. There's like a really good mushroom color. And so I just think it's so fun to do it in this yarn now. It just takes 2 skeins. I have a link here to the pattern and the kits on Lion Brand, because we've kind of brought it back for the anniversary and made these new kits. And so they're selling them, I think, and sometimes it goes on sale, but it's like $20. Beautiful cowl, great for a gift, but also great for yourself. And if you've watched here before, you know every December I do Vlogmas, which is where you post a video every single day in December, which is a lot, but I do it. I can't remember how many years I've done it. Maybe 4, could be 5. It's been, I don't even know, 3, 4, 5. I do not remember how many years I've done Vlogmas, but somebody in the comments or in my messages on Instagram had the best idea. And she said, you should do a knit along during Vlogmas. And that is what I'm going to do. So go grab your kits now from Lion Brand in the link below. That link is like my affiliate link. So I do get a little commission when you buy the kits from Lion Brand, which is really, really sweet. And then if you don't have the pattern, you can get that with it. If you do have the pattern, you might already have it. But then let's knit along a Gaptastic in December. We can cast on December 1st at Vlogmas, and I think that's the perfect idea. So thank you for sending me that idea, because that's a really good idea. First of all, this is my vest, my new vest pattern, which I almost forgot to talk about. It is out this week, brand new pattern. It is actually part of my Knit Stars capsule wardrobe collection, but I wanted to add one more pattern as its own standalone pattern on Ravelry for anyone, even if you didn't take Knit Stars. And so this is available to everyone. You can get 10% off with the code GEN10, and it's for a limited time. I haven't figured out when the end date is going to be yet, but if you want the pattern, go grab it now. It is a great layering piece, like over a long sleeve shirt like this, but it is also like you can wear almost like a vest or a t-shirt. Like I wore it that way all summer, just like as a cap sleeve almost. So you can kind of do whatever you want with it. It is beautiful seed stitch. It is knit in my favorite color of all time from Magpie Fibers, Strange Brew. So it is called the Strange Brew Vest. Go check it out on Ravelry, 10% off with the code GEN10. And speaking of Knit Stars, my Knit Stars Masterclass is out this week, which feels like, for some reason, it makes me feel, I don't know, I was really, if you're watching it, and if you're in Knit Stars, if you're watching it, just know I was so nervous when they came, but I'm nervous for people to see it, just to be honest. Like I'm like, what if everybody hates it? What if it's terrible? But I really put so much into it. There's like tons of worksheets, and I didn't make just one pattern. I made a whole capsule wardrobe of patterns. And so there's like 5 exclusive patterns in the class. But anyway, I tried really hard. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope it's good. And it's like nerve-wracking to have it out there. People are watching it now, and it's just like, I don't know why, so weird, but so cool. I am simultaneously, nervous and so proud of what we did and what we filmed. The crew came and filmed it right here in my living room, came into my home, befriended my children. It was so sweet. We all hung out and they were like part of our life and our family for like a week, and my pets. And then we ran all over my city and did all the things I love to do. Went to the art center where I work and hang out a lot, and then the sculpture park downtown. And it's like the real things I do in real life. And so it's special. It's also like almost like a time capsule thing that I think someday I'm going to be like, wow, look back at that time in your life and, you know, your kids and everything. So anyway, if you're in Knit Stars and watching that, thank you. Thanks for your support. Thanks for everyone who signed up for Knit Stars and is hopefully enjoying the whole season, because everyone's classes are so good and so cool. It's so cool to watch them as they come out one by one. I'm enjoying it and I hope you are too. And thank you so much for your support. And just know that I was so nervous. So nervous, but I think, I don't know if you can tell. I mean, maybe, but I did my best and I'm very proud of it. So that's what I'm trying to say. Also, you may or may not have noticed, I got new glasses. I'm very excited. They're very cool. I love them so much. These frames and my usual thicker black frames are both by Elisa Johnson. I probably don't know if you can see that. She is, fun fact, Magic Johnson's daughter, and she has this great eyewear line, also sunglasses. I love all of them. I wish I could have all of them. They're so cool. So this is the first set of frames I got from her line, and I love them so much. But then I saw this cool shape and I thought they were really fun, and they're a little bit lighter on my face as far as like weight. These are great though. I love these forever, but I thought these might be fun to try. And so I got this pair just recently and I'm very excited and I love them so much. So if you're wondering about my glasses, Elisa Johnson, Magic Johnson's daughter, it's just her eyewear is Elisa Johnson. You can follow her on Instagram and see the other pairs. But yeah, I got these after I saw Pamela Anderson wearing them in a photo shoot. And I was like, ooh, I rarely really attach myself to a certain frame, but this was like, I have to have that. And both of these I just ordered online without ever trying them on. I just took a chance and I love them. So I think they're pretty great. So Rhinebeck was a whirlwind of inspiration, and I have so many ideas and I have a lot of yarn to like explore those ideas. But so I don't know. So what I've been knitting since Rhinebeck, like what's on my needles, I'm still working on my Maya sweater by Helene Magnuson. I'm a tiny bit further, but not a lot further. But I did start adding these little markers between my repeats of the pattern just to make my life a little easier, especially when I was taking this with me somewhere. I was getting a little lost and it's looking so cool. I'm gonna love this so much. It's just kind of on tiny yarn, so it takes a little bit to get all the way around, but I really enjoy working on this. So I'm working on that. I am working on a Manhattan hat in Jill Draper yarn that I bought last year at the Jill Draper Open Air Studio. And this was kind of my Rhinebeck knitting, like on the plane. I did not get very far, but I've knitted a couple rows on this here and there. It is really nice, squishy, beautiful Jill Draper yarn. And speaking of Jill Draper, when I was at the Open Air Studio, I bought that sweater quantity of the dark brown, I think it's called walnut. And then I got this kind of gold color. It's like a yellowy gold, but not like super vibrant. But then if you remember, I was obsessed with this persimmon color. I had picked up this persimmon skein of yarn like 6 different times and put it back and picked it up and put it back. And so I just emailed her because I couldn't quit thinking about it. And I ordered 2 skeins of persimmon that she so kindly sent me in the mail because I couldn't stop thinking about it. It's just this really beautiful orangey gold color, but like in person, it's even more, a little more yellowy, like very marigold. It is gorgeous. And she's like, I understand. I know when you can't stop thinking about something, you just need it. So thank you, Jill, for finding this. And I'm glad she had some left. So that was kind of a fun thing to get in the mail after I got home. Not that I need more yarn, but that's just the one thing I couldn't get off my mind when I got back, that I was like, oh, I wish I would have grabbed that persimmon yarn. So that's kind of a couple of things I got in the mail. There's more things I'll show you in a bit that I got in the mail. Another knit along I'm doing right now is the Knit Collage knit along, which has been so much fun. And I started out, and just ignore my ends here. I started out with my With the Band stripy sweater that is part of the fall knit-along. And so if you're not in the knit-along, just know you can't get these patterns unless you've registered and signed up for the knit-along. So just ignore this if this doesn't pertain to you. But if you're in the knit-along, I hope you're having fun. But anyway, my With the Band sweater with the big stripes, I wore it to Rhinebeck. I have one in olive and highlighter yellow. And I love that sweater. I love that thing. It is so much fun to wear. And I do want to make it in at least 2 more colors. My black and white version was the very first version. That was like my idea version when I sent it to them. And so they keep that sample, but I want to make another black and white one for myself. And then I want to make one in there. It's like a fuchsia, but like a darker purpley fuchsia, and the olive green again. I love the olive for some reason, and I think it just goes perfectly with everything. And so I just want to make that. And then I'm also knitting the Willow Cardi. Because when you join the knit-along, you get access to all the patterns in the fall knit-along, which is like, I think 9. I don't even know how many patterns. I'm just saying that. I don't know if it's 9. It's a lot of different patterns. And you can make any or all, or you can go through your stash. There's a bunch of people making stash yarn with the band sweaters and just combining different holding yarns together, which is such a cool idea. I also thought about doing a multicolored stripe. Like what if I did tomato orange and the light blue and the yellow and a fuchsia, like just go nuts and make stripes. I don't know. So anyway, if you're making with the band, please tag me and Knit Collage so I can see, because I really want to see your projects really bad. And I want to see your color combinations. And so please share that if you're making that. But yes, I am also knitting, since I have my stripy sweater done, the Willow Cardi. And this is like a feather and fan. This is a sleeve. And it's looking so cute. And it has, look how good. These colors are amazing. And it's got that really cool texture where like the last row is a garter bump, which makes it almost look like scales kind of. It's so cool and such a fun, like different project than the other stuff I'm working on right now. Because I'm working again behind the scenes on a bunch of stuff I can't show you. But this has been really fun to start and just kind of work along like as I've been on online meetings and different things. And so yeah, it's coming along. I'm getting up to the increases a little bit closer to the join for the body. And it is obviously worked side to side. So here it is like stretched out. It is worked flat. And then you come up to the body in one piece. You seam it at the end, but it's like one of those that's like, you know, like flat sleeves, like an airplane. Like, I'm not explaining it. Side to side, sleeve to sleeve. So yeah, I hope you're having fun with the knit-along too. And if you want to go check out their yarn and buttons and supplies and all that stuff, I have the link below. I am already secretly working on some designs for spring for them. So that is always exciting. And I love working with them. I love their yarns. And I'm not just saying that. I really, really love Knit Collage. And it's so much fun. Let's take a quick break to meet up with Erica for coffee and knitting show and tell. I met Erica for coffee and she brought me all these things.
Presents!
I wanted this from Trader Joe's, and then we both kind of wanted this from Trader Joe's, but she's not sure if she likes it, but I like it. And then she got me the little bin from Lowe's. No, wait,
yeah,
Lowe's.
Teeny tote.
Oh my god. And a Siamese Lego cat. It's too much. You were too nice. This is really fun.
You can't say no to a teeny tote though.
Yeah.
Look at it.
It's real.
It's perfect.
It's so great.
You can put so many stitch markers in there.
Oh my god. And I hadn't been to Trader Joe's yet, and so yeah, I really wanted that too.
So you have to get lucky, and then you have to
And go on the right day.
As soon as you see them, there's no like coming back for it.
So thank you for letting me know.
Yeah.
Give me all the treats. Okay, explain what we're seeing here.
Monsters. So I am fashionably late to this Labubu trend, but it is so much fun making them clothes. So these are actual Labubus that we got at Pop Mart. And there's a free pattern for their hats out there. So I've knit a couple of hats. This one has a triple fold or a double fold brim, which is very trendy.
No way.
This was an outfit from another blind box doll I got. And then these are my Wafufus, and they're very fashionable. This is a 3D printed screen mask that my partner made for This is the one we were calling Denise. That looks super.
Denise. She's from New York.
Yeah.
She's from the city with yellow toes.
Yeah, she looks like a little duck. But I knit this little scarf. I just finished it this morning. She's got like a weird head, so she definitely needs some things to like cover it up. Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
But I'm gonna
She needs a little Sophie.
Oh my gosh, she does.
You could do that.
There's all kinds of patterns out there.
Oh my gosh.
You know, it takes time.
This is amazing.
It's very fun, actually. There's a pattern for bibs.
Sweaters. Look at this sweater.
It's so cute. I want an adult sweater in that color
I think
now.
you need a matching. Yeah.
So good.
And you're casting on a little magpie.
Yes.
Like my vest.
Yes. A little Jen Geigley seed stitch vest, like your greeny orange one. Only the best yarn for my
Denise.
Lafufu.
Oh, please let it be for her. Is it for her?
I don't know. It could be.
It could be for anyone. Yeah.
Do you think it?
I think it needs to be for the New York girl.
Do you think it clashes with her
It's
fur?
supposed to.
Her fur tone?
I think it should. This is amazing. And
this is why I'm knitting all the Labubu clothes so I can avoid knitting the stocking.
that Santa.
Yeah, it's turning out good.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So this family is a completely different family than the other one. So they want it all in Red Heart, which is its own challenge to do color work with Red Heart.
So they all match. Is that why? It matches
Yeah.
their previous ones?
Yeah. Well, they don't match, but this is what the family wants.
That's what they want.
So I am doing what I'm asked. And then they also have a left-leaning slant to the stocking toe.
Oh.
You know, I think most stockings shift
Go to the right.
And
they go to
theirs all go to the left. So you have to, the name has to go on separate.
Oh.
Or whichever way. Now that I'm looking at this, it's going to slant to the right. But who knew there was a
But
comment?
facing me, that is the left.
Oh, okay, because I'm backwards.
No, you're right. Yeah. That's, no, yeah.
Whichever way stockings normally go, this one is
So it goes the other way.
opposite. Which is funny because who would have thought that there's a comment and
Yeah.
uncommon.
That is like the way though.
Yeah.
And then are these the complex ones that you have to line and
Yep.
bead?
This will have a lining
and sequins?
then there'll be some duplicate, or they get sequin eyes. And then I have to look at my notes, but I think she wanted some like gold beads along the beard line.
Okay.
So the original pattern that her mother-in-law knit in the like 50s is this exact same design.
Wow.
So I've been doing similar ones, but this one is the exact design for a new family member, and so the original one is so tiny and so like over sequined, it's crazy.
Is it really skinny? Because some of
Very
our old ones
skinny.
are skinny like that.
Yeah, so she wants them fatter so that they can put more things
Yeah.
in. And
So you did an older one for this family that was like ribbon lining, like when we used to go to
that
Joann's
was
during the
2
holidays.
years ago.
Okay.
And that had remember it had a Christmas tree on it, and I had to sew every
Yes.
single sequin and bead
That was
onto that Christmas tree.
heavily beaded and sequined. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll link to her Ravelry because you'll see it there.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a whole history of these stockings.
This white stitch stresses me out. I don't know why it's there. It's in the pattern. It's in the original stocking. So I did it.
Okay.
Maybe it's his nose. This is his face. Maybe it's a stray beard hair. I don't know. It's like, I hate it, but I did double check.
You're staying true to it.
I'm staying true to it. Then you have these other randos, but
Maybe it's just beard strays.
I just want everyone to know it's not a mistake. And then this is the moon, which will get some eyes.
Okay, I was wondering with that shape.
The original pattern had it wearing a hat, so like this top part was red, but the original maker did not do the original stocking with a hat on it, so I just matched what the original one had.
Amazing.
So
You're amazing.
I don't know.
You're a saint.
I got one more after this.
One left. You can do it.
It'll be fine. I did most of this yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, and
You're
it does
fast.
look pretty good. I'm in the, like, it's gonna block out stage, because it looks a little lumpy, bumpy on the front.
Oh, no, it's fine.
But
Looks great.
it does look pretty good on the back.
Very, very even.
Yeah, and I mean, a responsible knitter would have bobbins and all of that, but I just travel around with this giant mess. So it'll be fine.
It's gonna be incredible.
Yeah.
Yay, good job.
Yay! She does look pretty cute now, though.
Longer, yeah. It's the scarf.
Maybe I'll make it a turtleneck so you can...
It's so cute. I like the colors with her hat.
Yeah, she does look pretty cute, doesn't she?
It's really an upgrade. She's our city Labubu.
Blackbird Sunday, backseat tune.
Okay, you made a tiny vest, and I made such a bulky hat, my half-hour hat, for a craft fair that I'm vending at for Black Friday. So I'm making a whole bunch of these.
We're very results-oriented.
I know, we're very productive on this coffee date. She's all snuggled up. Oh my gosh. Good. What outfit? Cute. So let's talk about other things I got in the mail this week, including this adorable Halloween card from Betsy. And she had emailed me and just said that she had found something at her local yarn shop that she wanted to send me. And it was so sweet. You don't have to do that, but that was so kind of you. And it was these little bat stitch stoppers that are so cute. It looks like they're from Kama Craft Company in Sacramento, California. And they are adorable. And some stickers too that I'll show you in a bit. But look how cute these bats are. They're so cute. Adorable. So thank you, Betsy. You did not have to do that. That's so kind. And then these awesome stickers. Look how fun. Oh, they're so great. These two cats. So thank you so much. That was a fun surprise in the mail. And then I got a surprise from Hedgehog Fibers. And this is their new base called Oh So Fine Soufflé. Look at, Hedgehog is amazing with their colors. Look how fun this colorway is. Does it say what it's called? This is Pixie. Look how fun. And this one is Harajuku. Such a good pink. So they said it can be knit as a DK weight, or you can knit it on bigger needles at a bigger gauge, or you can hold it together with something else. But it is super fun. It is 100% brushed merino, and it feels like a cloud, like you can tell. Gorgeous colors, of course, and so much fun. And I can't wait to cast on something fun with this. Just so fun. So thank you, Hedgehog Fibers. It's been a pretty solid mail week because I also pre-ordered Math for Knitters by Kate Atherley. I can't remember when I pre-ordered this. It's been a while, so I've been looking forward to getting this. And if you don't know, I write patterns, and so I'm always trying to sharpen my skills and learn more and get better at grading and the math part of things. It's not my strong area, honestly, but I just knew this would be a good one. Kate Atherley is amazing. She has amazing classes. They always sell out, and she knows her stuff. And so I was really excited to get this. It looks like it comes with a little bookmark with some information on the back. So let me just read some info from the back. Modern Daily Knitting says it's an instant classic for the knitter's bookshelf. This is exactly like the resource you want to keep forever. An indispensable guide that transforms intimidating knitting calculations into simple arithmetic anyone can master. Finally understand what gauge really means and how to work with it when yours doesn't precisely match the pattern. Learn to confidently substitute yarns without running short or wasting money. Customize garments to fit your unique body by making strategic alterations. Author Kate Atherley approaches this book just as she does her sold-out classes, by breaking down complex concepts into bite-sized, approachable pieces. Keep this book in your knitting bag. So yes, this is a good one to get. My friends at Modern Daily Knitting are selling this. It's available elsewhere too, but that's where I would go pick it up. And yeah, I don't think you'll be sorry to have this in your library. It's November, which means it is time for a brand new Rowan magazine. If you don't know, I am a Rowan ambassador and have been for several years, maybe over 10 years. And I collect the magazines going way, way, way back. Like I love the older ones as much as I love the newer ones. This is their new redesigned cover. And if you look at the old ones, it was always like a solid big photo. And this is kind of their new clean, minimal approach to this season. And so it's like the new redesign. This is magazine number 78. I have a pretty good collection downstairs, but I don't think I have all 78, but I do collect these because they are just the best resource, the best styling, the best photography. I've always been a big Rowan fan. And so they sent me the magazine, a couple books, and some of the new yarns. So I'm excited to share that with you. But definitely go check out, look how gorgeous, the new Rowan designs on the website and in your magazine. You can subscribe and get these sent to you every year. They're always beautiful. Even the older ones, it's timeless Rowan, beautiful knits. And so it reads like a magazine. Like there's, little stories. There is like gorgeous, gorgeous photography and themes that they're doing with their knits. Classic designers that you know and love. Beautiful color work here. And I'm excited to show you the new yarns too. This is like a little travel spread. But yeah, gorgeous. Martin Story, I'm sure this is, I'm guessing. I think this is a Martin Story new cardigan that I really, really love. Beautiful. This is Knit and Kid Classic. Yep, it's Martin Story. I can tell sometimes who designed what. I've been fans of these designers for years, but I can spot a Martin Story cardigan. Isn't that gorgeous? I want to make that. It is called Prized by Martin Story and Kid Classic. So yeah, these magazines have the knitting patterns in the back, but the front is laid out like a beautiful magazine. So if you've never seen this, they're amazing. This is beautiful too. This is Devoted by Chloe Thurlow in Kid Classic also. So this story, like this little section, will probably have a bunch of Kid Classic pieces. That's beautiful. Some texture. And this is Elisa Richardson. You know Lisa for her amazing color work. But also these cables. Ooh, that's a pretty one by Chloe Thurlow. Anyway, I'm not going to show you the whole magazine. It's pretty long. Ooh, except for this. Lisa Richardson, here's her color work. This awesome vest. Love that. This is called Love by Lisa Richardson in Kid Classic. So anyway, check this out. Ooh, here's a whole section on Kay Fassett and his color, his use of color. Anyway, I love these magazines, and I will spend, this weekend pouring through each page in depth. Oh, let's look at some more. Hold on. Let's look at some more of the Kay color. He uses the felted tweed a lot. Beautiful. And he has his own colors in felted tweed. Anyway, you get the idea. Let's look at the new yarns they sent. So Mode at Rowan sent me a cute little tote bag with some of their exclusive yarns as well. And they have their own publications with kind of fashion forward, modern, very simple, wearable designs. So they sent me their new book full of, I think this is the look book. And then it's using some of their new yarns too, which I'll show you in a second. You can see all this on the website in detail, but this is very soft, classic pieces, beautifully styled and photographed again. I love this one over here. So they have a couple of new yarns, and one of them is Mohair Soft. It's a big skein. I also have it in this awesome dark fuchsia, pink purpley, like berry color. So yeah, it is mohair. It is a 50-gram ball, 125 meters, 137 yards, and very, very soft and nice. And it feels like a lot, like you get a lot with this. And then another yarn they sent is this Mode at Rowan Color Max. And I got the one with like specks of gray in this cream, which I think this might be fun to do something with together. I'll have to look at all the projects in their book. And then here's another of the color mix. So there we go. We've got the pinks and the black and white. So that is their new yarns. And then Rowan sent me a ball of their brand new yarn, Alpaca Sparkle, and it is the very subtle, it's very fluffy, but there's a very subtle sparkle in there. You can kind of catch it here and there with these tiny little sequins. It's very subtle. I think it's easier to see when a swatch is knit up, but there's little baby sequins nestled in there, and it's very luxurious and beautiful. It is alpaca, wool, and cotton blend, and super fun. Like, I love the silvery gray color. It's not picking it up, but there are little sparkles in there. Oh, there it is. There's little tiny sequins, very like elegant and super cool. And yeah, it'd be fun to do like a little scarflet or something in that. Maybe that's what I'll do for like a holiday party or something. Love it. I am a huge fan of Rowan Felted Tweed, and so that is why I was really excited to hear about their other new yarn. This is the one I'm most excited about, and when I first heard about this, I was like, I have to knit a sweater with that. It is called Felted Tweed Soft. It is a little bit bigger gauge. It's extremely soft, and it comes in like a more limited pattern, because felted tweed comes in a million different colors. But I had to get this avocado green, and I did get a sweater quantity. So they send us a sweater quantity of whatever we choose each season, and we get to make whatever we want out of that. And so I'm going to knit a sweater in this beautiful avocado green. I gotta check on the gauge on this. I just got this, and I'm so excited to check it out. But let me see the info. It is a mix of wool, nylon, and alpaca. And you can knit it on a US 9 or a 5.5 millimeter needle. That's pretty big. That's gonna go fast. I love that. And 16 stitches and 24 rows on a US 9. It sort of reminds me of brushed fleece in the best way, but it's different than that. The colors are so good. Look at the blend. There's like little blue specks, yellow, like different tweedy little elements like you would expect. It looks like Rowan Felted Tweed, but it's chunkier, softer, bigger. It's like cotton candy. It's gorgeous, but like, sturdy. I can't wait to knit a sweater out of this. It's like the perfect throw on sweatshirt, cozy, soft next to skin, like 0% scratchy or itchy feelings. And I cannot wait to knit with this. I love this color, this yarn, the softness. Very excited. So my kind friends at Knit Picks, I know this is too much, I'm too spoiled, sent me a new ball winder. I have had the same ball winder from them. It's like an older version of theirs for my whole knitting lifetime, like way, way back. And I know this one has a couple updated features, and I haven't opened it yet, but I think it's yellow. So let's unbox this and check it out. I think it's the perfect time to wind my yarn for the Cowl-Danna Knitalong, so let's do it. Okay, my yarn is neatly wound, ready to go. I already like this a lot more than my older version. The older version did great. It's still hanging in there, but this was really smooth in comparison. Really, like, I don't know, really easy. And then my favorite thing is on my old version, this bar would swing in and out. It didn't stay put in the position that's ideal for getting it off the Swift. And this locks into place. That's like the biggest, because I used to have to hold that with my thumb, like over here, my old one. So anyway, loving this, loving the yellow, loving the green. Super cute and super affordable. If you don't have a yarn winder yet, it is my most used knitting tool of all time. I bought one really early on when I started knitting, and it's like the must-have thing. I know some people are like, oh, I don't want to get that, or I'll just wind it at the store. This is the best to have your own, and so it's worth it. I'll put the link in the description below. It's from KnitPicks. Okay, let's talk about this knit along and cast on together. The pattern we are knitting is called the Firefly Cowl-Danna. It is my pattern. My name is Jen Geigley. It's on Ravelry. I'll link it in the show notes below. So go grab the pattern, and then you'll need 1 skein of Madelinetosh Biggie in the color of your choice. It just takes 1 skein. Super cute, super cozy, super fast project. Makes a great gift. And you'll be using US 13 9mm needles. I'm using 24-inch circular. You can do whatever you have, even if it's an 11, whatever's close will work with this chunky yarn. And then grab the pattern, we'll cast on. You'll have this knit in no time. It's super duper fun. Okay, let's cast on together. I am using my favorite Pip Daddy yarn bowl, my favorite yarn bowl of all time. It has this handle. I got this a couple years ago. She was vending at a Woolen Affair, and I got that mug, the cat mug from her. This is my favorite. I use this all the time. It even fits 1 skein of super bulky yarn like this. But yeah, this Cowl-Danna pattern is very simple, very fun, very addictive, very easy. You'll want to make more than one, so let's cast on. Let's get started.
6:50 a.m. on a Tuesday, bathed in bird song. The moment I wake, turn the dial to the right place. This is my morning, the Tennessee way. My dog is ready to be walking. A pot of coffee got me talking. Patsy cries out, she's so crazy. This is a morning, Tennessee made me.
It's super fun already, and that only took me a couple of minutes. That is all I have for this week. Thank you so much for hanging out here with me. Go enter my giveaway on Instagram to win this skein of Madelinetosh Biggie for our Cowl-Danna knit along. I will mail this to you if you're the winner. You have to enter on Instagram, not here. Look for a picture of me holding this skein. And then go grab your Hugh and Me Lion brand yarn if you want to do the Gaptastic knit along in December. We're going to start first day of Vlogmas December 1st. So go grab that now so you're ready. I think I'm going to use this color. It's like a mushroomy purple gray. I think it's called Shadow, but I have some more downstairs. I'm trying to decide, but I think I'm going to make this color. And then go check out my Strange Brew vest on Ravelry. Gen 10 will get you 10% off for a limited time. Thank you so much for being here. Please take care and have a great weekend. I will see you in the next one. Bye.